Now, our next guest, she is a social media sensation. She's a very beautiful, very gorgeous. I've met her in person. I'm not even trying to hit on her. I'm just saying I think that's why she has a big following. You know, let's be honest, it's a lot easier for a hot girl that's smart to get a following. I mean, me, I'm ugly, so I got to go put on the tuck-friendly bathing suit and act insane at city council meetings. I wish I was a hot babe like our next guest, but she's going to come on and she's going to give us her opinion on everything that's happening in the world today and a little insight to my viral video of me, you know, getting in a little hot water with the Indian community over my recent city council speech at Plano City Hall. So with all that being said, let's welcome on our guest, the one, the only, Priya Patel. Priya, how are you doing, my friend?
I am doing great, Alex. Thanks for having me.
I'm doing better now that you're here, now that we got some eye candy on the screen, because I look terrible.
You shouldn't put yourself short. You're a hot piece of A yourself, okay? Don't
I like that! Wait, frame max me. Wait, frame max me up real quick. Let me frame max. Yeah, how long to give me frame max? We got to get the editor. Yeah, I'm frame max. See, that's hotness. That is what hotness is. Okay, actually, let's start with that, Priya, before we even get into the news. What do you think about clavicular getting frame mogged by the ASU frat leader? Does that affect you, or does that not have any effect on your everyday life?
That has no effect on me. I've seen something to the tune of this going viral on X. I don't know what any of this is about. I learned about clavicular maybe a couple of weeks ago when he did Michael Knowles' debate show, I think. But yeah, I've heard that this kid hits himself in the face with a hammer, so I don't think that's a good move long term for your cognition or your overall health. But hey, I don't.
So you're telling me, real quick, Priya, so you have a pretty face. You've never bone smashed? Is that what you're saying? I feel like you're lying. I feel like you're a secret bone smasher. How do you have such good facial symmetry? That's not from bone smashing?
I can't say that I've smacked myself in the face with a hammer to. I don't know how you do that to achieve face symmetry at all, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'd be curious to see it play out with maybe clavicular can show me a tutorial, but I'm not interested in performing it on myself.
Well, I'm actually a clavicular fan, unironically. I think it's kind of funny, but I've watched enough of his content. Now, I don't watch his live streams, but I've seen his clips. Clavicular's on retatrutide, dihexa. He's on all these peptides. Really, he's basically a drug addict. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. He's basically, well, I'm saying that's why he's all thin, and that's why he's just a drug addict that is able to go viral on the internet. So if he's the example for young kids, we're going to have a future that's really drugged out. So that's my only kind of criticism of him. Because if you actually look at him, he said this on a stream, because he's on testosterone, his testicles are not producing sperm. So he's really not that much different than a transgender that is on hormones, like a male to female transgender that doesn't want their body to create testosterone. So if you look at the Venn diagram, the looks maxers and the transgenders have some overlap, if you believe it or not.
You know, I'm inclined to believe you, Alex. This seems very outlandish to me. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he's only 19.
Oh, he's 20. He's 20. So don't
wow,
don't be an
I was so far off.
Well, he's almost 21. He can almost get drunk in the club legally, but somehow he's in all these clubs in Miami with a fake ID. Yeah. He did get his charges dropped, so I got to give him that. He's obviously got a good attorney, because I feel like they could have definitely screwed him over.
Yeah, I would imagine so. I didn't know that he had charges against him, but he did live stream himself going to a Miami club underage, so it makes sense.